in this video, I want to share with you our upcoming app, Video ToolChest. This is a beta version, and we really have only tackled, or Carvel, the programmer, has only tackled the first two here. So MOV overlayer and the GIF compressor, and I'll share what those are in just a second. I'm also going to be sharing how you can get a hold of this and approximately when the release time is going to be, and so forth. If you're watching this video because of the video's live action, then you know that I'm offering this as part of that bonus package for $1. And so just like Kinetic Text Animator, we will be releasing this as sort of a beta with a lower price, and the price will go up. If you get videos live action, the price will, the price will go up, but you'll still only get it for $1. So the coupon code will increase as well. So without further ado, let's check out Video ToolChest. So the first one is MOV overlayer. A lot of Windows users in particular have said that they have an increasing difficult time overlaying MOV animations and videos over the top of other videos, and so we wanted to solve that problem. If you're on a Macintosh, this is really something that you don't have to worry about unless you don't have a tool that does this. So now we have overlay. Basically, you can add your video or your image and overlay on top of it. It can include audio. So that's really all it does. And so you can do multiple videos and so forth. We're going to try to support also GIF and PNG sequences. And so pretty cool stuff here. So I don't want to linger on it too much, even though I think that one's pretty valuable. I've had a lot of questions over that from Windows users. GIF compressor is something that I'm extremely eager to get because I have the only tool that I have that does this adequately is a Windows program. It's the last one, and so I cannot wait to get rid of that. And so GIF compressor will allow you to compress your GIF animations. A lot of people don't realize how long their GIF animations are. They don't even bother to look to see how that they've got a 10 megabyte GIF animation. If you're doing anything like mobile, if you think you're going to view it on mobile or really off market, not America, not Europe, if you want to increase your GIF animation's likelihood of being seen, you really need to compress it. And it's super easy. The ability to do that is surprisingly easy, and it's been stunning to me that no program that I am aware of that's any new has been dealing with that. And so so that's going to allow you to get, I show in my course, for example, I have a whole course on doing this. I show an example of having a 108 megabyte GIF animation go down to something like 220 kilobytes. That's megabytes to kilobytes. So that's what this is going to be able to allow you to do, or get pretty close to it. So the video sizer cropper does what it says. It's also going to let you trim. We have a lot of people tell us that they needed something like this and didn't have a solution for that. So it was easy for us to put, well, not easy, but we got that put in there. So that's really, Carvel has tackled these three so far. The asset previewer is going to be similar to kind of a combination of the asset previewer inside of Kinetic Text Animator and Easy Animator Pro. In Kinetic Text Animator, if you have a built-in library, you can do keyword search for that, and you can preview the assets, video and audio and so forth. We're going to try to include other formats also, SVG files, PNG, SWF hopefully. And that's, those kind of assets are valuable. By the way, it's just occurred to me that we might see if we can get SWF to be added to MOV overlayer also, because that's what a lot of people use SWF for. We'll see. But anyways, back to asset previewer. So you're going to be able to preview your assets, and so this is really, I can't wait to get this. Most of us really need something like this. The other thing I was trying to mention was that it will allow you to, we're looking at trying to get it to allow you to point to a folder and then do a keyword search for assets based on that, because at least our assets are keyword searchable, and so we want that to be as easy as possible. Video converter, again, does what it says. So a video converter just, there's times like I have an iPhone and I need to convert my MOV animations to MP4 because I'm working with a program that only supports MP4. So that's what that's going to be for. Now, Palette Creator is a fun little idea we stumbled on, Carvel did, that allows you to import a photo, and it can generate a color palette from that photo. And we are looking at, we're hopefully going to be able to import that color palette into Kinetic Text Animator and our future apps as well. So fun little idea, but you can at least get the color values and use it in your designs. And so that's a pretty useful idea as well. Soundtrack Creator, this one is like probably my top thing that I cannot wait to have. I taught in a program, in a recent video, that one of the cool things to do if you can is to get your video to end at the same time that the audio track. So the audio track doesn't fade out, but instead resolves, sounding like the song ended at the same time your video ends. And that just has a sense of completeness to it that really adds to the authority of your video. And so I recommend that, but it's challenging to do that. So what we wanted to do here is we're going to provide some built-in loops that you're going to be able to. They're going to have an intro, an outro, and loops in between, and you're going to be able to type in whatever the duration that you want. Sorry, I hit my desk when I said that. You're going to be able to type in the time. Say you have a 2-minute and 22-second video. Well, you can type that in, and we're going to try to get it to where it'll go and make a loop or a audio soundtrack that is that duration for you, or at least it's going to try to get it close and so forth, and you can get it. Most of the time when I'm doing this so far, I have to search for loops that are about the same duration, and I sort of make my video match the audio. But we're going to try to get it to where you can type it in and you get that duration. So we have to tackle this one. But we're really excited about it. Even getting close for me is very exciting. So Video Looper is basically what it's going to do is just, there's some videos out there that loop, but there's a lot of times where I have like a 10-second loop and I need it to last 15 seconds. So I have to do a copy and crop it and all that kind of stuff. And this is just going to basically let you import the loop and specify the duration, and then it'll just create that for you. Photo 2 Video FX. This is basically Ken Burns animations, and so we've recently had a lot of people request this, and we're really trying to keep our apps from being overly complicated, frankly. And so some of you might be asking, why isn't some of this inside of our other tools? And that's because the tools are getting complex, and I don't want them to be After Effects. Because then we're already having trouble with some of our programs and people, the learning curve. I want to minimize that. So all of these tools are quick and easy to learn, and they do a specific task. And so this is one of those things that I really felt like you just need to just do what it does to import your photo and do Ken Burns animations, and then export them out. And so that's what that's going to allow you to do. GIF overlay is actually going to be up here. So the last tool here that we're going to be adding is a thumbnail creator. Thank you I think it's Manfred who suggested that, and it's a good idea. So what you're going to do is you can import your video, go to whatever point in the video that you want, and say, okay, I want a preview of a thumbnail of that, and you can specify the size and export it out to JPEG or PNG. And so a lot of people have, I've actually had several people ask for it, but it didn't occur to me to actually make a tool of that until Manfred suggested that. So thank you. So that's going to go inside of Video ToolChest. So availability of this, we are going to roll this out similarly to how we did Kinetic Text Animator. After we get a certain number of these tools, probably somewhere in the 5 to 6 of them range, we'll release it at a lower price. And then the price will go up as we complete the application, and that will happen pretty quickly because most of the other stuff is easier to create for us. The first couple we've tackled the hardest ones first, and or Carvel did, and so that's how we'll work it. Again, if you get Videos Live Action through my link, then you'll get this for $1, and you'll. I'm not going to promise you'll get it before everyone else, but you will get it for $1. And let's see, the price is probably going to end at $37, we believe. We'll probably release it at a little bit lower than that, and then increase it to once we get all the other tools in. My basic idea is probably whatever number of tools we don't have finished, we'll reduce the price $1 for each tool. So in other words, if we release it with 5, we'll do the initial offering at $32, and then as we add maybe 2 more, it might go to whatever that $34 and so forth until we get to the full price. And so there you go, Video Tool Chest coming to you soon. Thanks for checking this out. Thanks for your suggestions. And we, as always, we appreciate your support.